beautiful people, another van video. And let me tell ya, it's a timely subject for me. Are you congruent with your deepest values? Those are big words and heavy stuff for a Sunday afternoon, but bear with me. I've been listening to a series on Brendan Burchard's podcast. It's called The Brendan Show, and I highly recommend that you go check it out on iTunes or Stitcher or Overcast or wherever you get your podcast from. And he was talking, actually not today he was talking about joy, but the other day he was talking about congruency and how important it is for wellness, which is really interesting because, I'm a life coach and I help people feel better about their lives and so on, but I hadn't really made the connection between wellness as a whole thing, mind, body, spirit, and just being congruent with your values, with who your best self is. If you have an idea of who your best self is, then how can you make sure that everything you do in real life and online and so on is congruent with those values? If you say that you are a person of integrity, then are you congruent? Are you someone who won't, do those little cheats and those little acts of dishonesty which present themselves to us every day, and sometimes they seem so easy and so obvious. And you know what? It takes some congruency with saying, no, I'm a person of integrity. I am not going to do that. I'm going to pay the full price for this. I'm going to be in integrity. I'm going to be in congruence with being a person of integrity, just as an example. Sometimes, it might be presented with an opportunity that seems really good, but maybe it's just not something that is actually congruent with who you say you are. So it becomes important to, first of all, give some thought to what your values are. What are the things that are important to your best self? Okay, just because you grew up with something doesn't necessarily mean that it's what's the values that you want for your best self. So it's really something to think about. And if you have Brendan Burchard's High Performance Planner, then he makes it really easy to do this kind of introspection, because he provides all sorts of life assessments and weekly assessments and monthly assessments just to see where you are, not just with your business, but also with your life, with your health, with your relationships, all the things that combine together to provide, wellness, to have a good life. Okay, my tag is helping you live your best life after menopause. But whether you're before menopause, after menopause, or maybe you're a guy and you don't do menopause at all, although guys do other funny things in midlife, helping to live your best life. So in order to live your best life, one of the things that you need to do is become really well acquainted with yourself and figure out who your best self is. Who is that person that you would love to see in the mirror every day? That Michael Jackson song. I'm talking to he said the man in the mirror. That was back in the 80s. But, if you're talking to the person in the mirror, if you're looking yourself in the eye every morning in the mirror, do you like what you see? And I'm not talking about your appearance, although physical health is part of it. Getting exercise, eating well, being able to, getting enough sleep, all of those things which we talk about endlessly. And Brendan talks about them too, because he's realized how important they are. But if you want to like the person that you see in the mirror, then you have to figure out what's important to you, and then make sure that your life is in congruence with what you've decided is important to you. So if it's important to you to be someone who has a positive impact in the world, then you have to actually walk the walk and not just talk the talk. Don't just be a social justice warrior on social media. Go out and actually do something to make the world a better place. Things like that. So anyway, this is a bit longer than usual, but I haven't been on for a while. So I'm happy to be back and to be talking with you. And all this week, of course, it's February, so our theme is love. Everybody's got love for a theme in February. It's kind of hackneyed, but why not? And also this couple of weeks will be my birthday, and I'm going to be 57 years old. I'm going to wear that proudly. And So yeah, love is a thing. So this week I'm thinking about self-love and talking about congruence and things like that. So you'll be seeing, so there's this Facebook Live. I might do an Instagram Live and blog post, podcast, newsletter. If you want my newsletter, then go to my website, energyqueens.com, and just sign up there, and then you'll get a newsletter from me every Monday, Mindset Monday. And if you like this kind of videos, it's kind of hard to find. If you're on my page, which is where I'm doing this video, which is Energy Queens, and you can see all the Facebook Lives that I did here, but you might find it easier to go to my YouTube channel, Energy Queens, and find them all there. All the best ones, anyway. Some of them just weren't worthy of being uploaded. Anyway, as my friend and mentor Rael Andrews says, what does he say? Like, comment, subscribe, and share if you got any value from this video. So everyone, have a great day. Remember, I love you. Talk to you soon. Bye.